everyone. This is Alicia Barlow, president of Tell Somebody Inc., and I love the way God works. Last week, I was going to get my hair done, and there was another customer there, and we got to talking about my movement to stop child abuse, and she told me that her cousin also has a movement to bring awareness to it, but her cousin lives in Atlanta. And guess where I just happened to be going a couple days later? To Atlanta. So I had to have her come on, talk about her organization. She was also abused as a child, so I'm going to let her tell you her story.
Hi, everyone. My name is Starr Davis. Well, my first name is Siobhan today, but I go by Starr. My family has called me Starr ever since I was born. I'm from Louisville, Kentucky, born and raised. Went to Florida State for undergrad and then moved to Atlanta. Two of my cousins began molesting me when I was 7 years old. I like to say that at 7 years old, my life changed because the molestation began at that time, and then my mom started abusing drugs at that time. So it was just a lot to try to reconcile as a child. I never told anyone. It happened for several years until I was about 12 years old. It was actually two of my older male cousins. And I didn't tell my mom, my grandmother, and my godmother until I graduated from law school. And in my mind, the thing that kept me going was I just said that I had to, put all of my energy into school and to God. And I'm like, I learned at a very young age that it was just, I could only depend on God. So I said, I'm going to Florida State, I'm getting out of Kentucky, and I'm never coming back. And, the 7-year-old couldn't understand why I was going through all of that, but what I've learned now as a 34-year-old is that God kept me that entire time, and He never left me, even though, I didn't love myself. I felt used up. It was just a whole range of emotions that I went through. I never wanted to get married. I never wanted to have children. And the Lord blessed me with a husband, and I have two young children, a 4-year-old and a 2-year-old. And I'm just thankful. And so I know now that it is my purpose to be what my grandmother was to me, which is I want to be able to help girls that don't have a voice, and to just know that it's okay. It's not your fault. You didn't do anything to deserve that treatment, and you're not a bad person. You can still move on from this. Now, I'm not going to tell you a lie. Like, the road to healing is a long one, and it's been a very long road for me, but you can do it, and I want to be there to be that support for other girls.
That's great. That's great. So what do you do? Show them your shirt and tell them about it.
So I am the founder and the executive director of the Starr Institute. I am not my past, I am my future. And that's really important because for those of us who have been abused, it's really hard. Sometimes because of the abuse, you begin to do some things that you would not otherwise do. It just manifests itself in different ways. And so sometimes you think, I can't come back from this. You just feel all sorts of things, but we're only looking forward. That's what this is all about. And our slogan is, shine where you are. And that is simply because, there are going to be some bad days. There are going to be some good days. But what we have to learn how to do is to make it even in the midst of, And so the Starr Institute is dual purpose. It's for girls ages 7 to 17. We have the outpatient program, which is for girls who have been sexually abused. So we offer trauma-informed care, counseling, mentorship, exposure to educational enrichment programs, and then the homes. The safe homes are for girls who have actually been trafficked. I don't know if people know, but Atlanta is a hub for sex trafficking, and the average age to entry into the industry is 12 to 14 years old. And we only have one residential facility in Metro Atlanta, for these girls. And oftentimes when a person is sexually abused, they are at higher risk to being trafficked. And so what I'm out here trying to do, and we're brand new, we will have only been a year in February, and I'm just trying to bring awareness, trying to get a house, several houses for our girls, and that is what we're trying to do at this point.
Well, that is amazing. That is great. Like, that's what I want to do. I'm a nonprofit, but I want to be a 501c3. I want a chapter in every state where survivors could meet up and talk and, go out and read my book to children. But what you're doing, actually having facilities for children to come to, like, that is amazing.
Yeah.
Because so many children don't have support, and, like, for you to be that, like, that's great.
And I don't have them yet. I'm on the way.
You're on the way. Okay.
But that is what the ultimate end goal is.
Yeah, okay. Oh my gosh. So tell somebody that you are not your past, you are your future, and shine where you are.
Hi, my name is Starr Davis. I am the founder and executive director of the Starr Institute. The Starr Institute is a 501c3 nonprofit organization that is housed here in Atlanta, Georgia. We provide services for girls ages 7 to 17 who have either been sexually abused or safe homes for girls who have been sex trafficked. Our website is www.thestarrinstitute.org, and make sure you put 2 R's.